Hey YouTubers, Cyberdyne24 here, and I just want to show you a new piece of equipment that I got in my hands, and it's the Stihl FS 130R string trimmer slash brush cutter. I know I've been talking about this for a couple videos, but I finally got the money for it, and it's here. And I've actually used it a little bit to sort of get used to the controls of it, because I mean every manufacturer of trimmers are different, and I've never used a Stihl trimmer before, so I've had to sort of get used to it, but it's actually quite nice. Now this particular trimmer here is actually part of Stihl's professional line of trimmers, which starts at the FS90R and works its way up. Now a really interesting feature of Stihl trimmers like the FS90R, 100, and 130 is the fact that it has what they call a 4-mix engine. You may ask, what is 4-mix? Well, 4-mix is it has the overhead valves of a 4-cylinder motor, but runs on the 2-cylinder gas. So the mixture of 50-to-1 gas and oil. Unlike some actual 4-cycle trimmers that actually have their own oil pan and things like that, you'll see on Husqvarna trimmers and stuff like that. The reason for the 4-mix technology is that it gives you a great amount of power with this trimmer, and plus also is you get a completely different sound, which is actually kind of nice. It actually kind of sounds like a motorcycle kind of, which is pretty freaking cool. Now the actual specs on this particular trimmer is that the motor itself is a 36.3 cc engine displacement, a 59-inch shaft, weighs about 12.3 pounds. So believe me, it's not that bit of difference between that and my SRM 230. I mean, they got the kind of same feel to it. It's very balanced actually, so you really don't have to worry about it. Even though it does come with a harness and stuff like that, you really don't necessarily need it unless you're going to be doing long periods of trimming. Like if you're doing a lot of brush work and stuff like that, then you would use the harness for it. Other than that, you really don't need it. And this little extra handle extension over there, that's for just having a little extra maneuverability. Comes with it, doesn't cost extra. It's actually kind of nice to have. And as you can see here, it's already loaded with the Stihl AutoCut 25-2 head on it. It's a dual feed head, holds quite a bit of line, and it's a bump feed style, so it's actually a really nice head on it. It's different than the head on my SRM 230. The SRM 230, as you've seen from the video, you cut a predetermined amount of line and you actually turn the spool to actually feed the line into the trimmer head itself. This, you actually have to pull a spool out and wind it, but it's not that hard to do. So the comments I've seen people posted on some of these videos where they show these Stihl trimmers saying that the spools are hard to wind, it's not hard at all. It's actually quite easy. And I'm actually going to start it up for you and actually let you hear it, and also show the throttle on it. The throttle on it's absolutely amazing. All I really have to do is give it about 3 primes. Now this is actually a cold start, and as you can see, I'm touching the muffler, which signifies that it's a cold start, because I really want to show you how easy this thing is to start. and you just take the switch, you push it into, you kind of pull it back towards the motor, just put it into start mode. Switch it to choke. It's actually got a nice little, it's got a knob on it instead of an actual lever itself, which is kind of cool. And to pretty much start any kind of like lawnmower or a trimmer and stuff like that, one thing you want to do is you want to grab the pull cord and kind of pull a little bit so you can actually tighten the spring up in the recoil, because then you don't have to put so much effort into pulling it. So you're not going to hurt your shoulder or your arm by doing this. And let me show you how easy it is. First pull, very little effort. Just like I say, pull a little bit of the on the recoil a little bit so the spring gets enough tension. That's all you need. As you can see, it's a completely different sound. It's a lot more deep and mellow. And here, let me show you. Fireballs right here, wait, choke right here. Once again, primers right here, chokes right here. Gas cap, very nicely placed, I have to say. Really easy refueling. And there you go, YouTubers. That is the Stihl FSR 130 string trimmer / brush cutter. You can find these at any of your local Stihl dealers. This particular trimmer normally retails for $3.99, which is the same price as the SRM 280 that Echo carries. If you have a choice between either or, it just really depends. You know, both of them are really good trimmers, but with my discount, also including the oil I bought, which if you buy a 6-pack of Stihl Ultra oil, it doubles the actual warranty on your piece of equipment, so it's actually completely well worth it. So including the 6-pack of oil and also the trimmer, including tax, came out to $397. So it's actually it wasn't that bad of an investment. So, if you're interested, just go to your local Stihl dealer. They'll be able to show you it and be able to point you in the right direction. So, YouTubers, y'all have a good one.